Hey you guys, I am back with my Sense of Days Gone By number 13. I think this one is. So before I get into all of these nice empties in front of you here, I just wanted to mention that I put up a video on a channel update video. So just to kind of recap, because it affects this kind of stuff. So what I'm trying to do now with my warm reviews is just shake it up a little bit to try to make them as useful as possible to the largest amount of people. Because okay, so the first thing that I'm doing is I'm going back through all of my Sense of Days Gone By. I am rewatching them, and in the description box of the ones, I think right now I have 1 through 6 done. I'm working on the rest. I'm gonna put like a timestamp and then the vendor and the tart that I am reviewing. So if you're the kind of person that you don't like sitting through like a 20-minute video of me just rambling through a bunch of random things, you can look at the description box and you can be like, hey, like, she's got like a Rosegirls in here, like I want to see her talk about that, or that scent looks like something I'd be interested in. So that way you guys can kind of pick and choose what you want to watch out of the video. So that's the first thing I'm doing. I just actually went through Sense of Days Gone By 7 through 9 this morning and did that. Trust me, there's no better fun on a Saturday morning than watching your own YouTube videos and taking notes on them. It's fabulous. Okay, so that's number 1. I am still going to continue to do my Sense of Days Gone By in this manner, where I lay everything out and I talk about everything I melted that week. So that's still going to be the same. What I am working on doing is I'm finding the clips from my previous Sense of Days Gone By, because I don't delete them. I do store them on my hard drive. And I'm going to try to find, for example, like all of the candles from the keeping room clips, and like clip them out of all of the individual videos and put it in one big video. And that way, if someone's only interested in a warm review of one vendor, they can maybe find a couple of them on my channel. I need to have, I set myself a goal, a minimum of 20 warm reviews on a specific vendor before I would even attempt this. So there's only a couple of vendors that I think I've reached that amount on, maybe 4 or 5 of them. So I'm going to work on it this weekend. My husband just went to work. It's Saturday morning. So I've got some time on my hands to sit on my computer and mess with it. So that's kind of what I'm planning on doing. But the Sense of Days Gone By will still be the same in this format no matter what. If I fall on my face with the other project and I can't figure it out, it is what it is. But I'm trying to just make the warm reviews as useful to people as I can, because I know that people's styles are different, people want different things, and I'm more than willing to, you know, do a little bit of extra work to try to make it work for other people. You know, that's okay with me. Alright, so getting into the warm review. The first thing I melted here was Apple Hearts from the Bathing Garden. Sorry, my dishwasher is running if you guys hear that noise over there. This one I got in a D-stash, and I don't know what the scent description is other than I know it has apple in it. Obviously, it's a really nice apple scent. There is something else in here. I can detect, I feel like a small amounts of spice. Like a sort of a very mildly spicy bakery apple. But it's really nice. I threw 3 cubes in at a time when I melted it. Sorry, the dishwasher's getting louder. I melted 3 cubes at a time when I did it, and each time it threw extremely well. One time was in an 18-watt hot plate. The other time was in the 24-watt hot plate. Extremely good both times. No complaints there. I will repurchase that. The next one here was Lasting Scent Candles. I also got this in a D-stash because I haven't ordered from them myself ever. This is in Cinnamon Roll. This one, I don't think I melted it too long because I wasn't a fan. It was just like, not overwhelming. I felt like I was getting smothered by like cinnamony, heavy, doughy, bakery kind of smell. So it wasn't like it was bad, but I was just in the mood for a lighter smell and I put it on and I was like, oh my gosh. But I mean, it threw well from what I remember of it. And I would say that this is not my favorite type of cinnamon roll smell, because I've had it from multiple vendors. So I don't think I would repurchase this particular one from Lasting Scent Candles. But if you do like a very cinnamon roll, it's a good quality wax product, I will say that. The next one here was Ava's Country Cupboard for my recent haul. This one was poured, you know, back in January, so I knew that it was nice and cured. This one was 2 grubby loaves in frosted maple zucchini. This one was a winner, hands down. It was, I like her zucchini. It seems a little bit spicier to me than other vendors' zucchini. I love anything with maple. Having them mixed together just made it just sugary, mapley fabulous. It had a fantastic throw in my 24-watt hot plate. I believe I kept this one on for around 6 hours, which is long for me, and it threw well the entire time. It never faded or died, so that one is a winner for sure. Rosegirls, because now that I got my Rosegirls order in, I'm starting to slowly melt the little bit of Rosegirls that I did have. So this one was If I got this in a D stash from Kirby, this one was Sweet Caroline. I don't have the full scent description, but I know it has cherry in it because that's what I can smell when I melted it. So I melted this. This was one pie slice. I melted it one time in an 18 watt and then another time in the 24 watt. No, both times in the 18 watt, sorry. And the first time I melted it, I swear it was throwing like medium to medium high. But the second time I melted it in the 18 watt, it seemed to have a better throw. Does that make any sense? I mean, I melted it maybe 2 days apart from each other, so it's not like it changed in those 2 days. Goes to show you though, sometimes, you know, your nose gets weird or things get weird. But the second time I melted it, I enjoyed it much more. I could smell the cherry from that 18 watt. It went both out and up in my entryway, so it was really enjoyable. I would say that it's a slightly effervescent cherry because I've had cherry scents before that are very effervescent. It's not as effervescent as some of the other ones, but it's still enjoyable. Cherry's not my thing, so I probably would never seek that particular one out again from Rosegirls, but I would still recommend it and say that it is a quality wax product. The next one I melted here, I also got in the D-Stash from Kirby. This one was a slice in strawberry jam cake. I chunked up this pie slice into 2 rather large melts. I think both times I melted it in the kitchen in the 24 watt hot plate. It was amazing both times. The funny thing actually to this one was, well, the first time I melted it, it seemed to have a medium-high throw again, but then I turned on my ceiling fan in the living room, which is, you know, one big room with the kitchen, and then I could smell it. So, like, it's weird. Like, once I started circulating the air, I could really get this, but it smelled amazing both times. I know their strawberry jam is highly sought after. I don't remember thinking that it was, like, the best strawberry that I ever smelled. It smells good. It smells like strawberry jam when you smell it. You can get that sugary, syrupy, kind of smell. The second time I melted this last night in the 24 watt, it seemed to have a better throw again. I don't know what my problem is, but I really enjoyed this one. I would seek this one out again, for sure. All right, this one from Rosegirls, Marshmallow Zucchini Noel. I adored it. I adored it. I started it as one of my second melts of the night, like on a weekday, so maybe I put it on at like 6 p.m. I melted it for a couple hours that night, and then the next day, I gasped. I put it on again because it was so good, and I kept it going the full next day. So I believe I had this one melting for longer than 8 hours. It threw the entire 8 hours. It was amazing. Really, really good. And if you guys keep watching my hauls and stuff, I think I tried to blend something similar from K's Kreations and Tiffany's, like with a marshmallow, zucchini, and a vanilla Noel scent. This one was just freaking fabulous. It was, oh my god, that zucchini was so good. And it was sweet and creamy and just so good. I don't have words to describe it. This is one of my favorite melts and blends I think I have ever run across. And I was so happy. Oh my god, I almost cried when I had to put this, throw this one in the trash. Like, this was heartbreaking for me to throw in the trash, and that normally doesn't happen to me with wax, but it was amazing. So I told myself I would not go into the next Rosegirls opening, and I'm gonna really try, but this one may kill me because I did not order this from my Rosegirls order, and I wish I did order like 10 pies in it because it is that good. Sorry, I've been talking about this one for like a minute and a half. It's that good. Okay, I'm done. Okay, K's Kreations. This one here, it was 4 of the Sniffin' Sticks and Sunny Bliss. I don't have the whole scent description, but I believe this one had pink sugar and orange, and I've been on like this orange crazy kick with pink sugar. Really, really amazing. I have been nothing but impressed with what I have gotten from K's Kreations. They've all thrown like, you know, at least a medium high, which I know for soy wax, getting a good throw at a soy wax, I've heard can be harder than paraffin. You guys can tell me if I'm wrong about that. Really gorgeous pink sugar orange scent. So, so good. So I did just place an order with K's Kreations, and I actually ordered, I think, a full bag of Rainbow Brittle in this scent. Highly recommended if you're looking for pink sugar and orange. This one here is Satsuma Berry Swirl. 4 Sniffin' Sticks as normal. I'm melting one of them now in a 24 watt. I melted it before in an 18 watt. This one has like a medium high throw. So out of everything I've melted from K's Kreations, this has had the weakest throw, but it's still a medium high throw. So you can still smell it. I don't know what's in here. I mean, I know Satsuma's orange. The berry is definitely stronger. but for some reason it's just not a favorite of mine. I can't put my finger on it exactly why I'm not a huge fan, but it's like I said, it's still a quality wax product. It's just not, I think, my particular fragrance preference. This one here was Rainbow Melts. It was 1 star in Eucalyptus Spearmint. I did enjoy it. For Rainbow Melts, it had a weaker throw for a Rainbow Melts. It was probably like a medium high throw. And normally Rainbow Melts stuff just like blows me out of the house. So, but it was, I could still smell it in the bedroom. And in the bedroom, I actually prefer like a medium to medium high throw anyway. So it still was good. I would still repurchase this. I'm trying to think if I remember exactly what it smelled like. I mean, I like Eucalyptus Spearmint. I mean, it smells like Eucalyptus Spearmint. Sorry, you guys, I can't really describe it. But if you guys haven't tried this kind of, if you like those spa spearmint kind of blends, I would definitely recommend checking out a Eucalyptus Spearmint fragrance oil, because I think they're all pretty good. And this one from Rainbow Melts, I did enjoy. Like I said, I didn't get a ginormous scent throw like I normally do, but like you guys have seen in this video so far, like one thing throws well the next day and it doesn't throw as well. You know, I'm all over the place and I'm crazy. All right, this next one here is Purple Cow Berry Explosion. And Purple Cow is like grape and vanilla or something like that. This was a loaf. A little bit of one of the first things I had bought from Rainbow Melts. You can tell it's a little bit older. It's got the odor label on here. And it threw really well. Purple Cow is just not something that I think I would ever really seek out much again. So yes, it threw well. It threw well in the 24-watt hot plate. I personally just would not seek it out again. But if you are a fan of Purple Cow, I would recommend it. And I can definitely smell, I think, the Purple Cow in there a lot more than the Berry Explosion. I can get a good grape scent from that for sure. This next one here was Loopy 7-Up Pound Cake. I think it was 2 Christmas trees. I really love Fruit Loops and 7-Up Pound Cake blends. I've gotten it from multiple vendors. I love it from all the vendors. I can't tell a difference between one vendor's blend and another vendor's blend so far. They're all great. This one was a great product. It melted in the 24 watt. It threw well both times. Oh, sorry, I'm sitting here like with my nose in the bag. So amazing, so amazing. I will always continue to repurchase this blend, and I will always seek it out, especially from Rainbow Melts, just because I love Rainbow Melts and the throw is always good. All right, from Front Porch, these were 4 ice cream scoops. I got in a D-Stash and Berry Lemon. They had a good throw. I don't remember particularly liking or not liking it. I kind of remember walking around. I melted it in the 18-watt hot plate both times, so it was in my entryway. I just kind of remember walking around and being like, oh, like, that smells good. You know, but it wasn't like I loved it. That lemon is very, it smells more tart to me. Kind of more like a lemon curd kind of scent, I think, which is not normally the type of lemon that I tend to gravitate to. So I would not like go out of my way to repurchase this from Front Porch. But it still threw well and was still a quality wax product. That's my keyword for this whole video, quality wax products. Okay, Happy Hippy Scents. This was a cow in chocolate raspberry mousse. I am actually melting it right now in the 18-watt hot plate. It smells really good. And actually, I can pick up the raspberry in there on top of the chocolate, which is kind of different because normally chocolate's a very powerful type of scent. I do enjoy this one. I'm not the hugest chocolate fan, but this one's actually pretty good. So I would repurchase this. And like I said, for just being the one cow, I didn't weigh it. It's not a huge amount of wax, and the throw is good. Yeah, that's one of the better chocolate ones I've run across, I would say. All right. Daphne's Divine Scents and Aromas. This was Daphne's Bakeshop. It was the Chunkster muffin. I threw the whole muffin into a 24-watt hot plate. It smelled good. I don't remember it being excellent. You know, it wasn't like that Rosegirls one where I was like, this is amazing. It was good though. It was a really, to me, like a creamy bakery scent. I don't have the full scent description. I think it's just supposed to be a lot of bakery together. I don't remember it smelling like fruits or... No, there's no fruit in here. Maybe like a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of like maple, butterscotch, something like that. But it's not like a fruity bakery. It's just straight bakery. And I remember it having, I think, a medium-high throw is what I got from this one. I would repurchase this one just because it was a nice bakery scent, but I would not like go crazy trying to find it and kill myself if I couldn't find it. This next one here from Daphne's Divine was Cookies and Eggnog. This was 1 macaroon, really cutely decorated. I melted it in the 18-watt hot plate. It threw, I'm trying to think if I remember correctly. I think this one threw medium-high. Yeah, that's what it was. It was a medium-high throw. It had a really nice eggnog scent, which is not something that I'm super familiar with. Yeah, it has like a spicy note in there, sure, for sure, which I think is the eggnog. So a really cute piece of wax, medium high throw in the 18 watt. I don't think I'm a huge fan of eggnog scents, so I don't think I would seek this one out again. But I think if that's your thing, then, you know, this is probably a good one for you. And then it may have had a better throw if I had melted it in the 24 watts. So, you know, that's why sometimes I wish I had like 3 of everything so I could experiment with it and get a better, you know, review. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, so Victoria's Designer Creations. This was one square, grubby looking tart in Santa Baby. I don't have the description. I melted it in the 18 watt. I believe it had a medium high throw, so it wasn't like blowing me out of the water or anything. It has like a berry, slightly pepperminty, kind of like winter air kind of smell. Definitely enjoyable. I didn't love it, but I would still repurchase it if I was on her site buying stuff and I saw it come up, you know, that kind of thing. This one from Vintage Chic Scents. Which one was this one? 1927. Oh yeah. So this one, if I remember, it's like pink sugar, milk, and strawberry, I think is what this is. So milk scents, you know, they kind of have that bitter, kind of funky smell, I think, to some people. This was the first milk scent that I've melted in a long time. And I wasn't a huge fan of how this smelled on cold as much, but when I melted it, it was amazing. That pink sugar really came out and blossomed. I could get a hint of like a fruity note in there, and then that sugar milk, I don't know, it just smelled really good when it was melting. And I melted 3 cubes at a time in the 24 watt hot plate, and it had a really good throw. Yeah, it's different, but good. Really good. So I would definitely repurchase this one again if I saw it go back up. I know she's restocking soon. Oh my goodness, you guys. Really delicious and good throw from that one for sure. Okay, 2-timing tart. Oh my goodness. I'm running out of breath again. This one was a chunk in rosemary, mint, lemon, verbena. This is the old wax formula. I did throw the whole chunk in the 24 watt hot plate. I believe upstairs in the bedroom. This one had a low to medium throw. I really couldn't smell it unless I was within like a 7-foot radius of the warmer kind of thing. I did enjoy the scent. I think it was a really nice blend. That rosemary mint is just, it just smells really good. I can pick that up a lot more than lemon verbena. But yeah, the throw on this one, I would prefer something stronger for sure. But like I said, this is the old wax formula, so I'm sure that what she's got now is a lot better. And I'm still working on melting through the stuff that I have in the new wax formula, but I wanted to cure nice and long. That's what I'm waiting for. Okay, Seduction. This one was old wax formula again. This is vanilla, orchid, blonde wood, cardamom, and teak wood. I love this one. I love this one. It smells amazing. You can get that vanilla first, but it's not like an overly vanilla scent where it makes you think of like bakery or Christmas, because all those other ones in there, like the blonde wood, I don't know what the other ones smell like, but you can get like that woody fragrance that just also comes out like immediately after the vanilla and punches you in the face. So Becky's blending skills are just really good. This is an amazing blend. I love it. I got a good throw out of this one. I would say a high throw out of this one with 3 cubes at a time. Melted once in the 24 watt and once in the Glade warmer. Enjoyed it. It made my bedroom smell amazing. I will continue to repurchase that one over and over and over. This one was Tart, and it is like the signature Tart blend, I believe, for 2-timing tart. Once again, old wax formula. Yeah, old wax formula. This one was watermelon, bamboo, pink sugar, and lemon. And it's also amazing. It also had a good throw. I enjoyed it so much. I think I melted this both times in the 24 watt hot plate. I don't quite remember. I will continue to repurchase this one again and again. Now, one thing I will say about Becky's blending skills, she's really good at blending pink sugar, because normally with other vendors, when you get something blended with pink sugar, all you can smell is freaking pink sugar. Now, when I smell this, I can't really smell a whole lot of pink sugar in here. I can get like maybe a little tiny bit of it, but I think I can pick up the bamboo more and the watermelon. So if you do ever see her blends with pink sugar, I would say don't worry about it. They tend to not be pink sugar dominant. She really blends it well, where you can get all the other more subtle scents in there also still come out over the pink sugar. So this one is just a winner all around. It's not, when I smell it, I don't necessarily think fruity. It's just, even though it has watermelon and lemon, it's just beautiful, you guys. it's just really nice. So if you guys are going to place an order with two-timing Tart, I would recommend picking this one up and just seeing for yourself what you think, because I really love that one. All right, this one here is Mae West Diamonds. This one is Musk and Caraway. I don't know what either one of those two smell like. Musk and Caraway. It smells cinnamony, spicy. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not the hugest fan of this scent blend, and when I did melt it, I think this one had a medium throw, so it wasn't as strong as some of the other ones I've melted from two-timing Tart. Not my particular favorite scent blend, so I would probably not seek this one out again, I would say, because she's got other ones that I absolutely love more than that one. All right, so I got through this pack here in the Glade ones in Pure Vanilla Joy. I melted this in that stupid Scentsy plug-in bulb warmer thing in the bathroom. This one actually had a decent throw. Medium high, maybe. I mean, as soon as I entered the bathroom, I could smell it, which is not bad, because normally I have to be within like a 1.5 to 2 foot radius of the warmer to smell it, but I could smell it throughout the whole bathroom. So yeah, maybe I just had to find like certain scents, maybe stronger fragrance oils to get that thing to throw. I like this one. It's just a little bleh, I think, now, especially that you do vendor wax stuff, so it's just kind of like vanilla, like, it's kind of boring. Kind of reminded me of Christmas, I would say, when I was melting it, so not something that I would necessarily seek. I don't think I'd ever seek this one out again. Smells good, threw well, but it's just kind of blah. Okay, now this one here is the Loaf that I know I have talked about like 10 times, that I got from Tiffany Candles and Blonde Moment Pink Sugar with Vanilla Bean Noel Overpour. I finally finished the bag, and one of the only reasons I allowed myself to finish this bag is because I have this blend now from both Rainbow Melts and Rosegirls, so I've got like enough of it now that it wasn't like freaking out that I was gonna, you know, not have any more. This one is a fantastic blend, one of my all-time favorite blends. I love that Blonde Moment. It's very strong in here along with the Pink Sugar. And you can still pick up that Vanilla Bean Noel, but I would say when you smell this, the Blonde Moment hits you first. This Loaf, I know I've already reviewed it, but this Loaf, it throws extremely well, fills up my entire bedroom, creeps out to the landing, sneaks downstairs, beats up everybody else. It also throws for a very long period of time. I know I have melted this one before for 12 hours or more, and it has thrown the entire 12 hours. So I highly recommend this blend. I haven't melted any of the other vendors of this blend that I have yet, but this one from Tiffany Candles is a high quality wax product, great throw, great blend, great smell. Can't say enough good things about it. All right, you guys, so that's it for my Scents of Days Gone By number 13, lucky 13. So I hope you guys are having a good week. I actually am off on Monday because I know that's a federal holiday, so that is making me very happy. So maybe I can start melting some more wax. Yay! All right, you guys, I will catch you on the next video. Bye.